Aloha, this is Cindy over at Ask Cindy Connector Live. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. If you'd like to subscribe, comment, and share, there's a very special gift for you. So you could just tag Ask Cindy Connector Live. So a little bit about today. It is National Streaming Day. How about that? And it's National Pizza Party Day. So for National Pizza Party Day, connect with a local pizzeria in your town. Go take a video and picture. Hashtag National Day Calendar, hashtag Ask Cindy Connector Live, and hashtag Pizza Party Day. So a little bit about the show. I am here to connect you to others. I'm all about being the connector. So I created this show so I could connect you to my sphere of influence. If you are a small to medium-sized business owner, please go to AskCindyConnectorLive.com for more information. And today, E.R. Wolf is in the house. Elify Shuffle back in the studio.
Hey, Cindy, Lee, it's good to see you again. Thanks for having me back on.
Thank you. So go into your story a little.
Yeah, wow. I cannot believe it. We've been developing technology to support business for almost 2 decades now. And for the last 5 years, we've really been working in the direct consumer space, helping small business owners, entrepreneurs, sales professionals, pretty much anybody out there promoting and selling themselves, their brand, their products or services to leverage technology to do it a little bit more efficiently.
So how did you get started?
Yeah, I've been a technologist for probably 20 years now, and had my eyes on the landscape of technology and how businesses are leveraging technology to scale and maximize their revenues. And one of the things we realized is that big businesses are spending millions of dollars every year to leverage technology that just isn't accessible to the average everyday business owner, small business owner, etc. So we created Elify, which is a mashup between elevate and simplify, right? Elify. And we really want to help people elevate their business and simplify their life by simplifying and scaling down big technologies and making them accessible to the average everyday person at a nominal monthly fee.
So what is the value of having a digital card? I actually have a paper card with the QR code to my digital card, so that's very valuable. But just having a paper card really isn't the way to go. Technology is all in front of us, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think when we think about your original or basic business card, your piece of paper out there, and I think there's a time and a place for it, but we really have to remember these things were created in the 18th century. So a lot's changed since the 18th century, since the 1700s, when we think about it from that perspective. And in fact, we're in the midst of a digital revolution. The smartphones came out in like 2007. Now we have these things that are like smarter than rockets in our pockets that we should be using for our business. And yet, in today's day and age, a business card is still the #1 marketing tool for everybody who is in business, starts a business, or changes jobs. The first thing we do is we need to get a business card. We need to be able to introduce ourselves, tell people who we are, what we do, what problems we solve, how we can help them. But again, the statistics are out on basic business cards. 27 million are printed every single day. 10 billion of them are printed every year. And 90% of them, they're going to go in the garbage the moment they're received.
Yep.
And we all know it, right? Or we've got the stack on the desk of all the ones we gathered from other people. And we don't realize that the traditional business card, although it's easy to share, it creates friction for the person you give it to take an action off of it. It might have your phone number on there. They still have to go through the hardship of picking up their phone and putting in that number. With digital business cards, all of the content that you put on your business card is like 1 click to call you, 1 click to email you. So you've lowered that friction for that person who's received your card to take an action. In addition, it allows you to curate whatever information you want that person to see about you. We know that, we're just going to go on Google and Google Cindy Lee and learn all about her. Well, save them that step. Give them your LinkedIn, give them your Facebook, give them your Instagram, give them your YouTube, give them your website information, give them the portfolio of projects that you've worked on. So that way they don't have to do any heavy lifting and you're guiding them on exactly what they want to know about you.
So let's go to one of my cards here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one here. Okay, so this is the one for the networking group. Let's talk about this. Can you see the screen? Oh, wait.
I do not.
I'm going to share it. Okay, let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right here, this is a link to my other card. This is my main marketing card, and you can see right there, review on Google, review on Facebook. So that's a tab that you can create, and let's play this.
Because ever since I've met you, it's amazing how the level of connection that you establish with the people you work with, both clients and people that you do business with. I remember within, I think, not even 24 hours of you coming into my office, we had a gift bag and we had gummy bears and we had all sorts of goodies that definitely make you unforgettable. So once you meet Cindy, you definitely will not forget Cindy. She's the connector and then some. And I've been taking mental notes. You know, I even shared that with my staff.
Well, and Cindy, when's the last time you were able to put a video on a printed business card? You know, when's the last time you were able to put a link for them to review your business on Google or in the App Store or wherever you're looking for reviews? Outbound web links, images, text, pictures. Because these are essentially a landing page as your digital business card, you really have carte blanche to put whatever you want on there. We can see that you've got lead capture forms. Again, if I gave a card to somebody, I don't know what they're going to do when they walk away from me with my physical business card. Are they going to throw it in the trash? Is it going to start gathering dust on their desk? Here, I can measure, did somebody open this up? Oh, it just got opened up. Oh, here's a form. If they fill it out, it just goes directly to alerting me that I've got a new lead. So in business nowadays, you've got to be generating prospects. You've got to be out there networking and connecting with potential customers. You've got to be managing those relationships with existing customers. I think the statistic is something like 6 to 12 interactions before a sale happens. And so not only are we introducing ourselves, we're sharing additional content. And the platform that we've created not only doesn't allow you to build a business card, you can build up to 10 different cards and you can use them for all different roles in your business. Maybe it's a video landing page. Maybe it's for lead capture. Maybe it's about a specific product or service you offer. You know, all of that doesn't have to be on one card. We always say the right information to the right person at the right time.
So let's go over the form. So this is for my networking group. So when someone opens up this card, it says first name, last name, email, phone number. What is your industry? Who referred you? What businesses do you want to meet? And then you would just click what other businesses you want to meet here, landscaping, mortgage, computer repair, etc. Which would you like to attend? We have Huntington Beach, California, and Fountain Valley. So then we would click submit. And then at that point, I would get an email. And what I want to do is have every member have this card with their own branding on it. And it's going to have the same questionnaire at the bottom. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, one of the other things is these templates, once they're built, are clonable. So everybody can be using the same template. And to your point, when it comes to networking and being in a group, not only is it about me having the ability to share my information with people, it's about me having the ability to collect other people's information and store that so that we can refer each other business. You know, oh, you know who you need to meet? You need to meet my friend Cindy Lee. Let me grab her card. If you're using physical cards, the opportunity when it presents itself to refer business is never at the perfect time, right? It's like I'm at the kids' soccer game or I'm doing something and something pops up online where somebody's asking for help with, a referral, or I meet somebody in the grocery store line. Unless I'm carrying around a stack of people's cards from my business networking group, I'm really at a disadvantage if I'm relying on the traditional business card. But on the Shuffle platform, I can have all of my cards and I can have multiple cards and I can save and store all of the cards of everybody else in the group. So I've got that in my pocket at all times. As long as I have my mobile phone, I've got a virtual Rolodex of everybody else's card.
Exactly. And so the next topic is going to be Google reviews and Facebook reviews. As a matter of fact, at 2 o'clock, I have my friend on who does an amazing CRM. It's not just email or text. He could also manage all his contacts in the CRM. with the Google reviews and the Facebook reviews in one CRM. So this is a really good partner, a strategic partner with Elify. So I'm going to connect you to him so we can kind of talk about that. So what's really cool about having a digital card that has a link to your Facebook reviews and a link to your Google reviews is you are doing the work for them. So if I say, hey, ER, can you go to Surf City Aloha Marketing on Facebook and go to Surf City Aloha Marketing on Google. You're like, Cindy, I don't have the time. Can you just send me the link? Oh, not a problem. Let me send you to this card. It's tinyurl.com/Surf City Aloha Marketing. Just click the 2 tabs at the top and review the show or review my marketing services. So that is so crucial. You have to do the work because people aren't going to take the time. They're way too busy.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And we talk about the click economy. Okay, and we talk about friction that we create for our prospects, for our customers, for anybody we want to take an action. If we can lower the clicks or if we can lower the friction, those individuals are more likely to do what we're asking them to do. So Cindy, to your point, if I said, okay, Cindy, leave me a review, and now it's up to you to open up, go to Google, find me, find the review spot, and do it. You're talking about all of these clicks. And to your point, with everything we have going on and the overwhelm in today's life and society, I'm not going to take it upon myself to go through all of those steps, even if I have a good intention to leave you a review. It's just like, I have good intentions, Cindy Lee, but I'm not going to do it. Whereas if you put these things as very simple links on your cards or have a separate card that's your leave me a review card. Are you a satisfied customer? Leave me a review. Here is a link. And you can see the reviews that you're sharing on the screen right now for, Bucket List Coach and the travel stuff. Again, it's one link away. So if I want that to go to my Google reviews or my Facebook reviews, I do the direct link. Now I share them one link. Hey, Cindy Lee, can you give me a review? Here's the link. Click the button, write the review. Now we've lowered the friction for that person. Hey, do you have 10 seconds? I'm going to send you a link. All you need to do is click it and leave me a review. That review helps me come up when other people are looking for my services. It validates that you're a satisfied customer, and it really helps me boost my business. Now you have a faster path and a lower friction for people to take those actions. Same thing with the form on your card or the calling you, all of that type of stuff. I mean, even with a phone number that's 10 digits, if I gave you a physical business card that has my phone number on it, now I'm asking you to pick up your phone, unlock your phone, go to your phone call settings or your call app, enter in 10 different clicks. Hopefully you don't transpose a number or screw it up, and then hit dial. There's like 5, 6, 10 steps in there. If I said, here's my business card, and if you just click on the phone icon, it calls me, I've just taken it from 10 steps to 2 steps. So everything, if you put a button on your card that links out to your shopping cart or your catalog, all of that's reducing friction for the people who are interacting with the material that you're sharing with them. So as you can see on Cindy's card, right? We saw the form above. We saw an easy way for them to subscribe. We see easy ways for them to connect with you on social, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. All of them are one-click actions that the viewer of your card can take versus having to go through that uphill battle of doing all of the work themselves. You basically did the work or 99% of the work for them, and all they have to do is take the action.
And what I could do is I could do a tab that says click the icons below, because most people don't know how to click, like where it says subscribe to Bucket List Coach Web Show.
Yep.
If I don't say click here, a lot of people don't even know it's a clickable link.
Yep.
There's so many different things.
I mean, you can make pretty much anything clickable. So you can make a button clickable. You can make an image clickable. You can make a video clickable. All of these things within the technology. So calling that out is sometimes important. And really, you're just describing to the person the actions that you want them to take.
Okay, let's go to the main back office here. Let's talk about the back office.
Yeah, as you can see here, you've got the ability to create multiple cards. So we always, again, say the right information to the right person at the right time. You do not want to send somebody to that one website or that one catch-all landing page that talks about everything under the sun that you do, and then they get overwhelmed by all of the content that's there and they don't take the action that you want them to take. If you're doing lead capture, like you're prospecting out there, you know the intent of that card is to gather leads. So you're building that whole card around gathering the lead or gathering the lead capture. If you're asking them to do a review, it's a specific review card. Again, because you have multiple card slots, you can build multiple cards based on the intent that you're using that card for. One of your cards might be a digital business card, but the other might be just a service overview of the services that you provide with a video of you talking about those services and how you'd love to help them solve that problem by providing that service. The more that you separate them out, the more capability you have to send the right information to that person when you're talking to them about what they're looking for.
So here is the review. So anybody who comes on, well, this is for this podcast, for my Friday podcast. So all they have to do is scroll down.
Yeah.
And it says review on Google, on Facebook. Have you liked the Facebook page, and have you subscribed to YouTube? There's no fill-in form because it's just strictly what I send after they come on my show.
Yep. And makes it very easy so that you're increasing the probability that a guest to your show is going to come back in, leave a review, maybe re-promote and do all of those things that, if everybody did, you'd scale up your business. So why not make it easy for those people to do those things?
All right, let's talk about the complimentary digital business card we're offering today.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what's exciting. We're in the midst of a digital revolution. I truly believe people are starting to segue over into digital business cards. We see it all the time. And now more than ever, more and more purveyors of digital business cards are out there. One of the things that we're doing in 2022 into 2023 is we're on a mission to put digital business cards in the hands of everybody. So Cindy, we're happy to partner with you to get the word out there of a free digital business card. Now, some of the templates that you've seen that Cindy's been showing have been built on a premium version of our platform, right? But we want to encourage everybody, independent of your budget, we want to give you a free digital business card. We're not going to collect a credit card. We're not going to do any crazy stuff. We're not going to sell your information. We literally just want to provide you a free digital business card. So Cindy, we can make that available. You have a link that you can share out for that free digital business card. Anybody who comes in through that link can select the free offer, enroll, and within 5 minutes, generate a basic digital business card that's going to contain things like your photo, right? Branding for your business, your background, who you are, the ways to contact you, maybe a phone, email, text, an address, ways to connect with you, like your social media sites or your websites, ways to have an outbound link. So one link to link out to your website, your shopping cart, whatever you want to link it to, and a video on there, and even a lead capture. And although the free offering does not include relationship management tools that are in the premium offering, even those lead captures are going to be emailed to you every time you generate a lead. So what we're making available for free, I know our competitors are selling for over $100. So this is why I'm so excited to make it available and make it available to all of your listeners. And again, you can post out that link or check it out on your socials. We'll make sure we get that out so that you can, if you're seeing this and watching this, can easily sign up for a free digital business card.
So how does it work for the free card? So they're allowed to have the fill-in form with that, or what's all included versus the paid version? And the paid version is only $10 a month right now.
Yeah, now the paid version is not an extravagant expense. For most businesses who are investing in their business, doing things for sales, for marketing, for relationship management, we're charging right now $10 per month for the premium service. So if that's within your budget, by all means, I recommend upgrade to the premium, but we don't want price to be an objection for anybody. So we offer the free offering. It gives you a sample of some of the basic features that Shuffle has to offer. And it does have a lead capture form on it, but it's going to capture basic information and it's not adjustable. It's a fixed lead capture form. Whereas the lead capture form you saw Cindy Lee sharing, she was able to customize that for what information she wanted to collect. You want to collect their phone number, their name, and what their favorite ice cream is, you can do that on the premium version. But for the free version, it's going to allow you to collect things like first name, last name, email, phone number, the basic stuff.
Oh, okay.
To get back to it so that you can at least start working on that new lead. So if you meet somebody at an event and you've got this free business card, maybe you've chosen to add something like NFC or the TAP technology, which also works with those free accounts. You share your information to them, they fill out the form, you get an email with their information back so you can start working that prospect.
Let's show them the TAP card.
Yeah, very cool technology. We released this in Q4 of last year. This is Nfc NFC technology. What does NFC stand for? It stands for Near Field Communication. Why is this so powerful? If you are a person who's going out there in the real world, meeting people face to face, and things are opening up, right? We're in a post-pandemic world, and we understand business is going to happen online, and now it's going back to happening offline again. And it's going to be a combination of those two things moving forward. So if you're offline meeting people, this is the easiest way to share information. When they have their mobile device, you're just walking up and you're literally tapping this card to the device to put your link on there. And then they just open up the link and it takes them to wherever you want it to go. I programmed this card to go to google.com, but I could program it to go to any of my cards. I can program it to go to my business card, my website, anything, including the free digital business card. So retail on these, it's a $20 one-time charge for the card. It's mailed out to you, and then you can use it with your free or premium Shuffle account.
So how does that work to go just to a website, not a digital card, but to a website?
Yep. So again, you choose what URL you're going to do it. You could put it to a card URL. You could put it to a card campaign, which is an advanced premium feature, or you could link it to any URL you want it to link to. Maybe you want to link it to a Dropbox. Maybe you want to link it to an Etsy store. Maybe you want to link it to, you know, your Facebook page or your Instagram. Depending on how or what you want to share with the NFC technology, you choose what link you want to do it. If they can't tap it and scan, you can flip it over. There's a QR code, and both the card and the QR code are in sync. So whether they're scanning the QR code or whether they're tapping the information, it links to exactly what you want it to link to.
Yeah, so that's what I have here on my Ask Cindy Connector card, and then the other side, Surf City Aloha Marketing.
Yep.
But that's really cool with the tap card, because I'm going to be speaking at the National Day Calendar Summit, celebration.nation.com. And I could actually share that event. That's really amazing.
100%.
I did not know that it was any link.
I'm going to show you just how easy it is. I've got a little business card here. If you haven't seen the app, obviously, if you're getting the free card, you're going to have one card. If you've got the premium card, you get a bunch of cards, and you can just keep creating cards. There's like a little plus sign on here to build a card. And then once you have the card that you want to link up to your tap, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do that. I'm going to tap on the card itself and pull up a menu. I've created a campaign specifically to this tap card. And all I'm doing is I'm clicking a little gear and asking to write it to the tap. It's going to ask me to scan the QR code or tap the card. I'm doing it right now. I'm hitting save, and I'm done. Now it no longer links to Google. It links to that business card. So if I tap the technology and the link pops up, and I open it up, now it's going direct to that business card. And I'm even getting the tracking alerts that the card has been shared. So
yeah, I heard that.
Technology is you get these push notifications anytime anybody is interacting with your material. Again, we want to operate our businesses efficiently. If I meet 100 people and I share my card out 100 times, and I see that 50 people are interacting with my card, I'm going to engage with the people who are leaning forward and focus on that first 50 before I follow up with the other 50.
Well, let's talk about what NFC is. And then I got one more topic, and then we'll close out.
Yep. So near field communication. Originally, there used to be these things called Beacon, which were broadcast marketing tools, right? It was like anything within a mile of this device can get my ad, which was really cool, but a bit spammy. So the next version or iteration of that is near field communication. What near field is these are within this, and there are other NFC devices out there, wearables, point of sale devices, all of that type of stuff has a little antenna in it. And anything that comes within, an inch or two of that device, the antenna sends the link. So it could be a card like this. It could be a wearable. It could be a band for your iWatch. It could be a point of sale kiosk thing. There are a lot of NFC technologies out there. Again, our goal over here at Elify is to make that technology accessible to any business. You can go out and you can try and find NFC, and you can buy the hardware, and then you can find like a reader, writer, third-party tool to do that. And then you can go over here and build a website. Again, we're just trying to reduce the steps, just like we want you to reduce the steps that your prospect or your customer is going to take when they interact with the material you share. We want to reduce the steps for every business to start leveraging this technology in their businesses today. So if they want to check this out, they can go to elify.com/tap, to check it out, /Ask Cindy Connector Live. And they'll be able to check out the tap technology. If you do get a tap card, one-time fee of $20, and it comes with that free business card offering. And then if you decide you need more templates, more tools, you want to know who's looking at your cards, you want to build different lead capture forms or different templates, you can upgrade to that premium service for $10 a month.
So let's go really quickly on troubleshooting. So if that does not work for one reason, the cover can be too thick.
Yep.
And number two, they don't actually have the slider on. So talk about that slider in the settings.
Yes. So NFC technology, in my opinion, is in its infancy right now. We're watching the early adopters come on. You're seeing a lot of big brands starting to use it, not unlike QR codes over the last few years where everybody started adopting those. So it's a new technology, okay, to adopt within the system, but pretty simple and easy to operate. Now, sorry, Cindy, what was that question again?
I'm going to go in settings really quick. So if you go to settings on your phone,
yep,
there's a section there that you can, there's a little slider, because yesterday or a couple days ago, my slider was off.
Using the NFC technology, okay? Cindy, as you mentioned, if you have a phone case on your phone, for a case like mine that's pretty thin, it's thin enough that it will read the card when I'm tapping it and the link will pop up. But for some of those other phones where you've got like the OtterBox type device, even like yours, Cindy, I've seen ones, they look like Fort Knox around the phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes those are too thick for it to read. This is why we included the QR code on here. So that way they could scan that. And then there's a chance that they might have NFC turned off on their device. So you can see you've got NFC contactless payment toggle, and Cindy has swiped that on. It's just below the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi calling on the screen that she's sharing. Sometimes you have to swipe that on the device, or sometimes I'll ask the person, hey, let me tap you some information. I tap their device. It doesn't read anything. And I go, oh, is your NFC turned on? They might say, well, what is NFC? And I'll give them an explanation, contactless sharing. Go to your settings and swipe that on, or don't worry about it. Go on ahead and scan this. So be aware they might not have NFC turned on. You could ask them to turn it on. They might have a phone case that is very thick, in which case it might impair or inhibit the scanning of the antenna. Okay. Or they might have an older hardware device. When I say older, we're on iPhone 14 right now, or it's getting ready to come out, iPhone 13, all the way down to like iPhone 6 is, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 is all supported. But iPhone 6 on some of those, they might even have to swipe up their control panel, tap to turn on their NFC, and then tap your card. So relatively new technology. Be aware of those features for troubleshooting. And worst case scenario, if I tap, a lot of the times, if it doesn't work the first time, I'll just say, well, go on ahead and scan this. Because nowadays, everybody's familiar with what the QR code is.
Okay, very cool. So in closing, on Pay It Forward Friday, how will you pay it forward today or throughout the weekend? What will you do that's going to make a difference and make somebody smile?
I love it. Look, again, we mentioned it on the call. We want to give you a free digital business card. If you're still using the old analog piece of paper to introduce yourself, you have to realize that you have to share your business card, your physical business card, over 2,000 times in order to see a 2% increase in your business. Think about that from an ROI perspective. We want to give you a digital business card that's going to allow you to curate information about who you are and what you do so that you can connect with the people you're introducing yourself to. So that's our pay it forward, Cindy Lee, is we want to make sure your audience is aware. And we're going to continue to offer that, not just today, not just this week, but moving forward to make sure we can get digital business cards in the hand of everybody, have a positive impact on our environment, save those trees, save that ink, and actually see our cards perform better because we can start measuring what people are doing. So that's how we do it.
That's awesome. So today for my Pay It Forward for Business, I'm going to connect you to my friend Jay. He's the one who's on the show here at 3:00. And for personal Pay It Forward, when I'm out and about today, or today and tomorrow and the weekend, everybody that I see, I'm going to compliment them on their smile, their outfit, just something that's going to make them feel amazing. And if I'm at a grocery store, I'm going to thank them for showing up to work. It's so, so important because we are here today, gone tomorrow, and the littlest things are going to be the most. So
wonderful.
So crucial. All righty. Anything else you'd like to mention? One last tip, and then I'll put you in the green room there.
Yeah, I'm just going to encourage everybody, check out the technology that Elify provides, whether that's Shuffle or Tap. There are so many different features. We host multiple calls every week to help and support our users in benefiting from the technology and leveraging everything that they have at their disposal. So I'd encourage you, get on, explore, and find out how we can elevate your business and simplify your life. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks, Cindy Lee. Have a great Friday.
And we have a great comment here from Ruben. Thank you, Cindy and ER, and great info. And just to let everybody know, this isn't about me. I love to share what I have been doing over the last year and a half. So whoever sent you to this video, please make sure to get back to them. And I will put you in the green room.
Thanks, Cindy Lee.
Thank you. Well, make sure that you go here on YouTube or Facebook. You can check out the information to connect with me. If somebody else sent you to this video, please reach out to them. And as always, think of 5 people every single day to express gratitude and give referrals, not leads. When you're giving a referral, do a personal connection to all parties. So next on the show, I have my attorney, Kirsten Howell, out of Walnut Creek, California, and she's talking about special needs planning. Shaka, and have an amazing, amazing Friday.